Viewer discretion is advised.
But will be completely ignored.
Take my latest run-in with Batsy. It was just last night, as the entire country was tuning into its favorite talk show.
Believe it, huh? What do you believe in?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. And here we go.
Hello, everybody. My name is Harley Quinn, and I am the good doctor of the Wrestling Asylum. By the way, Mariah May, welcome to AEW. We all can't wait to see what you can do in the ring, especially the man I'm going to introduce to the world right now, the warden of the Wrestling Asylum, the one, the only, the Joka. And he is here. Let's get ready. Let's have some fun.
You know, Harley.
Yes.
I hoped there would come a day where I will avoid.
Mm-hmm.
It did.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I have to live up to my word. Everybody gets one. Unless, of course, you're Walt Disney off of Wish.com, folks.
We don't need to roast him a third time.
Yeah, I don't have the strength for that.
I don't have the energy for it either.
Before I tell you our victim, do us the biggest favor in the world. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, telegram, baby mama, tell wrestler. Share it with everybody you know. And make sure you check out all the brands we ambassador for. W Energy, kick that shit. But first, make sure you check out Linktree because, of course, as always, that's where you can find everything, the Pod Mob, where to listen, how to spread the love, and, of course, check us out. And as always, check out the brands that we rep. W Energy, kick that coffee habit. If you haven't, what the hell are you thinking? Delicious flavors, 10% off, OTTR Mob, W.GG. What are you waiting for?
Also try the new limited edition flavor called... Yeah.
And don't forget, Dream Alive View. It's hoodie season. DreamAlive.store, 15% off with promo code OTTR Mob. And of course, if you need that to replace some bling, go to Get Solus. 25% off. GetSolus.com. Get the bling that the mob's repping. Mine should be here any day now, I hope. You know, mail's a bit of a pain in the butt, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, it is.
That's
I mean, mine came in yesterday, and yeah.
Well, okay then. But now, the moment that I have to, I never thought I'd have to do this to him.
Oh, God.
You thought last week was bad.
This is worse. So much worse.
Well, his friend already got the chair because that fucker had it coming. All of that.
Triple H.
Unfortunately, my dear.
Oh, boy.
He almost succeeded. You were nowhere to be found. That's okay. You had other priorities.
Mm-hmm.
Although when I came to, splitting fucking headache.
Ooh, yikes.
So Triple H is the victim today. But my illustrious wrestler's life chamber opened. who should appear but the man that helped shift Eastern Championship Wrestling into what we would know as ECW, the franchise 1/3 of Triple Threat, the former world champion Shane Douglas. But first,
Or as I call him, the ace of ECW.
correct. But first,
Yep.
we got some top stories to talk about.
Yeah, we
I
do.
believe, Doc, you found something I think everybody should know. Would you care to tell the
Exactly.
people at home what you've heard?
Of course, what I have heard is TKO's most recent SEC filing. For those of you who don't know, that's the Security and Exchange Commission. They filed a report and listed, yep, there is the Walt Disney off of Wish.com as a risk factor. And even I thought this was hilarious, saying that his presence alone is could have negative publicity or have other adverse financial and operational impacts on the business. Now, I never thought I would honestly see the day that Vincent Kennedy McMahon would be considered a risk factor and have a negative impact on the business he took over from his own father back in 1982. What are your thoughts?
Well,
And it's unusual. And what's even crazier is the son of a bitch sold 8,400,000 shares of TKO stock. So this fucker's going to be rolling in dough, even though he is considered a risk factor. Fucker. Damn him. It's a bitch.
Is a bitch.
It bit him in the ass big time.
I think what part of the equation for him is the sex scandal. There's no doubt in my mind that
played such a huge role in this, I think.
It did. But, Doc, you also have to remember the flip side of all this, too, is when you think about it, okay, as I sit here and collect myself.
Jeez.
Right, the fact of the matter is that's persona non grata. I mean, he's still being investigated.
Yeah.
I mean, if it turns out we have another victim of the you know what, I'm gonna be a little
he's
pissed
out.
because, and if he did it, I'm amazed Linda hasn't bled him dry yet.
Oh, jeez. I wish she would.
I wouldn't rule it out. I love Linda.
Yeah.
She was partially the reason the Attitude Era kicked some fucking ass.
Oh, yeah.
She still had
played a big part in it.
I wish she.
Linda McMahon.
Part of me still wishes, though. This is mine. All right. Part of me wishes, even though she kind of teased a little resurgence in 2011, when we saw some of what we saw, I had a little bit of glimmer of saying, okay, we're going to get some of the elements back from the Attitude Era. There's going to be little snippets, not die hard because you can't replicate it, but we're going to take certain key elements like promos being shot from the hip, certain stories, getting that slow burn. Didn't get it for long. I was hoping for it, but didn't get it for long. Now, as it pertains to this, I am not surprised he's sold the shares. I think he's wanting to get the money so that on the off chance, because he knows this comes full circle. You have to remember, he bought this from his father.
He did.
Look at what happened. It's coming full circle. So if he's smart, he's going to sell it, which is what he did. But I think the SEC filing also adds to some things. Now, mind you,
it does.
You can say what you want from the creative part. We're going to talk about that later with the game. But to a degree, here's what I'm seeing as we speak. And I'm going to throw it to the chat, whoever's here, to also say something. All right?
Anybody out there?
To me personally, probably they'll be filing in soon enough. To me personally, all right, I think what needs to happen now is if in fact he did this, he needs to step up, explain, atone for it, and then once he's atoned, drop it, let it go. Tell you why. I'll tell you why you do this. Okay? It will hinder the product in the long run.
Right.
Okay? I'll give you an example. since we're talking TKO, this resorts to the UFC side of things.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think it was sometime last year, a certain iconic Iceman got accused of domestic abuse.
Ooh.
Well, there's been some update, and he instigated it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do not in any way condone what had to happen.
No.
What I think he was trying to do was neutralize the situation. It got out of hand. Whatever the details that we still don't know are what we don't know.
True.
But I can tell you this. He eventually, they said, nope, good. He's
fine.
admitted his part of the fight. She's still arguing her bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But he took a better step and said, look, if I screwed up, I'm sorry. I thought I had to try and protect myself, other people. We don't know all the specifics of what transpired for this accusation.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is somebody I enjoy watching. You bet if you're going to accuse the Iceman Chuck Liddell, let be able to prove it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you know, it's if this is in a court of law, it's hearsay at this point.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
A he said. So this could still be going, you know, God knows what. But
I know
to me,
wow.
Yeah, to me personally, for Vince to be called a liability, this is the part where I want to die laughing. Karma, you motherfucking bastard. That is for all the shit you did.
Got him.
Can't miss comedy, folks.
And here's the other thing. I might want the spotlight for a moment for this. Because I found a little out something that I think the world needs. Okay?
Here we go.
So recently, there was an interview with one Jonathan Coachman. And he flat out said he will never walk back to work for Vince McMahon, regardless of the merger.
Damn.
Hang on. I ain't done. This just get started.
Oh, I know.
He alluded to the fact that he felt betrayed and disrespected by the behavior the second time he returned. Guess what? You're sitting there talking shit about having all this. You owe Coachman, Vince.
No, you owe Coach.
I don't know exact dollars, but you owe him. And your underlings pissed him off so bad that instead of him coming to you, he had to go through the bullshit, corporate horse shit.
Damn.
And you still have another former employee telling you to go fuck yourself.
Jesus.
Guess what, old man?
Yeah.
You dug your grave. I don't have any sympathy for you.
I don't either.
I don't care for your shit.
No.
Your penance will come. And here's the rub. Nobody's gonna give a fuck.
No.
See that with a little more. No fucks to give.
None.
If I was a monkey, I would be flinging banana-filled shit all over your fucking house. I'd be like, wait, get behind the statue of the old fuck. Wait for my signal. I'll be fine.
And boom!
It'd be a shit bomb. All right? So Vince,
shit bomb.
The fact that you sold this and now you're being called a liability.
Oh, and a risk factor.
Oh,
yikes.
Hang on. Hey, Mark Carano. A, fuck you, bitch. You ain't shit. And B, Vince, how does it feel to now be told the same thing that Enzo Amore got told because of his false accusations? Do I need to go there? Oh, fuck it. You know I'm going anyway.
Go
Vince,
there.
I love the fact that you got called a liability, you son of a bitch. Mark Carano, I hope you're pissing up a fucking rope because one day soon your cocksucker ass is going to get the chair too, you bastard.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait.
But let me tell you something, Vince. Enzo went off.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing his thing. I love what he's doing. Hey, you can't teach that.
Yeah, you're SAWFT.
And in Vince's case, he needs ginkgo biloba, blue chew, and probably Vince just to get it up to
He's gonna
pee.
need everything under the sun to get it up. Yeah. God, I had to go there, didn't I? Oh shit! Where did he
Lord,
go?
I did not want that visual of an 80-year-old truly sad. Please, Serenity No is an understatement, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
But what goes around comes around. I will say this: Vince's final fuck you was bringing back Nia Jax.
Yep,
Sorry,
exactly.
Uncle Fats.
Sorry.
Hey, the only blessing about that. Hey, the only blessing is hopefully we finally get the My Hole t-shirts.
The ones that come
Yeah.
My Hole. Yeah. But in all honesty, he had it coming. Hey, Courtney, what's up, girl? He had it coming. Hey, Queenie. I'm going to say this for what it is as it pertains to Vince. He's had it coming for a long time. What goes around comes around. He has it coming. But I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen because we don't know everything that's from that SEC filing.
No, we don't. We only know just
So
a little
for
bits
Ari
that I found out.
Yeah, so for Ari to make that comment,
Ooh,
I think
tells you
there's a
something.
smoking. I'm going to put it to you like this, okay? There is a smoking gun buried somewhere in that motherfucker's past.
There is.
And it's the kind, I find it ironic. As much as I hate Vince Russo,
Yeah.
he did make one point. There is a smoking gun that will put Vince out of his misery.
Yeah.
Vince did or swept something. I said this once in a prior episode. Remember that bullshit? Remember that shit in 16 with him and Shane?
Yeah.
Part of me is beginning to wonder if that was a mix of a story and a shoot.
What?
Remember,
when Shane came back. Okay.
when Shane came back, Vince kept saying to Stephanie, your dad shit the bed big. I bailed him out. I made a deal with that.
Yeah, I remember that part of.
Place.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to wonder if
I
there
remember
were
what he said.
things, there were elements of that promo that were a shoot, and Shane knows something.
He knows something, and I
is
wonder
it
if
in-
Stephanie does too.
Shane isn't necessary, but Shane isn't involved per se. It's
No.
I found out. I helped smooth it over. I played mediator, but now it's coming back to Honda.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever that is,
Oh boy.
I guarantee somewhere real soon that demon's going to come back. It's going to blow open a can of worms. And a lot of fans are going to get pissed.
Oh, they are.
So
They're gonna be like,
overall,
how could you?
Karma's a bitch.
Why?
Karma's a bitch. It came back full circle.
Oh, yeah.
Vince, I would suggest, yes, you are the quote-unquote CEO. Thank God you don't have the book still. I think it's time for you to step aside. I think it's time.
You have to.
I'm not saying this to be a dick, but you have nuclear heat on you right now.
Oh, good. It's
if
made you a liability to your own company that you don't own anymore.
Yeah, and what's worse, this is the kind of heat that Dominic Mysterio is getting.
Yeah.
You
He's
shouldn't
getting
be
booed out of the
getting that as
building.
executive.
Yeah.
You have a guy that you never worked with before that you now answer to calling you this. I smell not just a smoking gun. There is some form of nuclear heat Vince got himself into
Mm-hmm.
I'm promising right here, right now, and I'm calling my shot.
Okay.
I guarantee part of it has to do Over the Edge 1999. There is an element of
Owen
that.
Hart. The death of Owen
There is
Hart.
an element, other than for what we all know,
Yes.
there is something that Vince knows. He's hidden it, either for one of two reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Those around him back then said, shut the fuck up and do it.
Right.
Or he got so ashamed, he had no choice but to do it.
Right. I wonder
Whatever
if the
that
Hart
is,
family knows about this, like Brett, Natty, those people.
I no. He had to, if that's what part of this is, I guarantee you they don't.
Okay.
Vince would not want that to get out, just for the fact of what it would do to Brett
And everyone in the family, including Natty and
Brett
yeah,
alone.
that would probably break Brett's heart. No pun intended, because that was his little brother. He loved him. This is worse.
You mean Jason Todd? Thank
Jason
you,
Todd.
thank you,
There you go.
boss.
Thank
I was
you.
about to say Jason
Owen
Todd.
Hart,
Come
I
on
know.
with it. But
Jason
yeah,
Todd.
this is that bad.
Wow. Who's the weirdo? She's giving me.
So serious. Doesn't that seem kind of crazy to you?
Pretty much.
It's crazy. Yeah, it is.
But I'm telling you, I think that's part of it.
Right.
I think there's something else, and it has to be with women related. But I can't.
Oh God.
I'm not sure.
Oh boy.
I mean, aside from what we've already heard and the accusations and
rumors and so forth, and the allegations. Yeah, there's way more going on than.
So there's something
what
else
we're
that we have not found yet that's
Mhm.
linked to a lot. So
Yes.
karma's a bitch, but now we got another shocker. Really, I've been seeing this pattern a lot. A lot of the women that get in the ring, boss makes a valid
Boss.
point. Cheers. Make some money. Damn
Let's
straight.
make some mucho dinero. Let's make some money.
Mhm. I mean, it's a $21 billion company. Yeah, rich kid.
Boss.
Motherfucker. But in all seriousness, I've been seeing this with the women a lot lately.
Yeah.
When they're done with the ring, what are they doing?
They're not staying at home waiting by the phone for a phone call.
No, they're making things spicy. So guess what they're doing? They're putting up an OnlyFans, and guess who the latest woman who have done it?
Who?
The one and only Allie the Bunny.
Oh God!
Can't miss comedy, folks.
Mm-hmm. Lately, deciding to take it up a level after they leave the ring. And let's start with the first one, Big Bad Family. That's right there. And now Commanding Road, we all know about that one. Next one would have to be
Horse.
Tony Storm. That one. The next one I think you're going to think this is Rob Van Dam. And then yes, I think the song is random. I figured it.
She's got the look.
I love it though. It's a great song.
Mr. Jason, the hot end of the collar.
Yeah, I can see that.
But the ladies. True. Now, recently we know why CJ. Now we understand why CJ Perry will never be doing it.
Yeah.
She got told by Miro, he said, you do this, you make one, you will have divorce papers within 24 hours.
Oh God damn.
He has that fucking shit on standby.
Now that's a headline.
because he has that
Understandable. I mean,
old
does he really
traditional.
want men oogling over his wife on an OnlyFans thing? I mean,
He understands the whole
No.
thing from the wrestling
he gets
aspect.
it, but
He gets that part of it. He
he's just
does
like,
not
no,
want the
not you.
OnlyFans aspect because then we get into creepy territory. All right?
Yes, you get the
We've
creepazoid
had-
lurking around.
We have Paige Van Zant and Mandy Rose
Yep.
that did it. They've even done joint collabs. Okay,
Probably.
they've made a ton of money.
Sounds like a first.
Yep. Your Honor, I would like.
Dead man's trigger. This falls out of my hand for any reason and bang!
Pretty much.
Yes. Yeah. Boom.
But I'm here to tell you, Miro don't play that.
No, he don't play that.
He's not gonna do it. He's not letting that happen. Now, I did not know Mrs. Van Dam had one.
No, I didn't either.
Absolutely. Hey, with that much junk in the trunk, it does not surprise me.
I knew Tony Stark
Now,
had one.
It's time to have some fun. Burn it down, brother. Burn it all down.
Oh, she set the record
Sorry,
for
I'm gonna
the
have.
most.
Hang on, I have to do this. Forgive me.
Okay.
Big good how, hunk with it. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, it was coming.
Serenity now!
Yeesh, Pengers. How corny can you get?
Damn.
But I'm telling you,
Oh,
to be honest, this did not shock me. That
no.
now I understand her and AEW mutually parted ways. There was no ill
So
will.
did the Butcher and the Blade.
Yep, that happened 24 hours later. Now,
Yeah.
it has been revealed that Allie's doing more tasteful stuff, nothing overly risque,
Right. Nothing like
but
take the top off
it
or
will
anything.
not shock me if she makes buku money within a
Mhm.
matter of weeks or months.
Oh, yeah.
And the other thing is, I'm shocked. Now fans know she's married to Blade.
Yep.
I'm shocked that he's okay with
He said
this.
Yeah.
Because
I
he
mean,
is
I think
protected
Paige Van
to a
Zandt
degree.
is married. I'm surprised her husband is cool with this.
I'll put it to you like this. I wouldn't be surprised if Paige Van Zandt decided to step into a porno and he would just sit there and go, yep, have fun begging my girl.
You're
Go for it.
crazy. Did you ever heard of the healing power of laughter?
I'm not
Obviously.
wrong. There's
No,
some
I'm
big
not.
name. But look at the situation now. Now she doesn't have to worry about doing as much damage to her body because at the same
Right.
time, we don't know what other damage was done to her.
Right.
Like, for all we know,
she's battled some injuries in the past.
And it's, from what I understand, what I'm hearing, she could, and I hate to say it,
Uh-oh.
I think there's something underlying that she's not saying.
Right.
I really
look like a guy with a plan.
I really think there's something underlying that she's not talking about from an injury standpoint. Now, it is being rumored that even though she got quote unquote written off on TNA wrestling, we saw how well that worked out for Eric Young.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So we'll see if she shows back up there. I would love to see her pick back up with the well, she's going by another version, Rosemary, but
Yeah. Rosemary, yeah.
But my point is this. It does not shock me that a lot of these women are going down that route because of how much money to make.
Yeah.
Do I like it? If they're single and shit, I'm not saying nothing. Do you?
No.
I don't give a.
Yeah.
But if you're with somebody who has the traditional values like Miro does,
Yeah.
be respectful. I see why
Yes,
Miro's
exactly.
like, and that's because men are perps. Yes, we are. We are hornballs, folks.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to call a spade a spade.
Exactly.
Oh, You have to
Dukes.
bring up Mr. Blue. You have to bring up Mr. Blue Chew. Seriously. Shout out to the new champion, E-Dukes, Mr. Blue Chew. No. Mr. Lotion.
This is Mr. Lotion. You have to file for bankruptcy.
I'm pleading the fifth.
Me too.
I am pleading the fifth.
I refuse to incriminate myself.
But at this point, I understand why they're doing it. Thank you. We try, Courtney. We try. Bobby, what's going on, buddy? But in all seriousness, in all honesty, this does not shock me much. Because here's the harsh reality. Okay? There's a shitload of money that these women are making. Look at Mandy Rose. She hit 1 million, like what, in a day or something?
Something like
she was
that.
saying.
I know Tony Storm did that. It's a lot of
Tony
money.
Storm's still doing it. There's some.
Still doing
I
it.
did not know. I did not know the twerk queen Miss Van Dam was doing it. When I heard about Allie, I said, something tells me when I dig this up, there's more than one.
Right.
And some of the pictures that you saw in my little clip, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did not.
Yeah.
I know she married. She's dating somebody. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, imagine what would happen is if something bad, so bad, caused Rhea Ripley to retire.
Oh, God.
Think about it.
I know.
Serenity now!
Serenity, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Or, you know what? I'm going to use this one. I mean, I know there's a lot of men that want to see Bailey do it.
Well, she is single, so
I'm not wrong. I'm not fucking wrong here.
She's not dating anybody, so if she did it, yeah.
So if she did it, it would be, she'd take one look and go, sayonara, I had my career.
Yep.
There's some women that have wrestled and that but some of the women that have left the wrestling ring to go do this, they've done tasteful content. You know, a little bit of boudoir, shit like that. That's fine. But when you get into the risque, now you got to start looking at this going, okay, if I'm Tony Khan, I'm TKO. If I'm another major promotion, is this gonna harm me or have the reverse effect? So it's kind of a catch-22 in certain ways, and in other ways it's not. But the fact that Allie's doing it, I'm shocked.
So am I.
I mean, her and
I never
Penelope
thought it
Ford
was
love them
possible.
both.
Yeah.
I love Allie. I didn't think Allie would do it because she's married.
Yep.
But I also know that she's very can dress seductive when she wants to, can dress only when she wants to. There's that element of give and take.
Yeah.
There's that. It's like two faces coin.
Yeah.
If we can use that Batman.
Yeah.
Right. So to me, this is a little shocking because I never would have thought Allie would do it.
Yeah.
Paige Van Zandt didn't surprise me when that came.
No.
Mandy Rose did not surprise me.
Not surprised.
There are women of wrestling that do not surprise me doing this.
Yeah.
One that would probably make me go, what the fuck? Your father's going to want your head would be Charlotte.
Oh, dear God.
That would, if, I mean,
I already think Ric Flair is kind of is pretty much a perv anyway. Why?
No, there's a fine line he'd draw. If it was Charlotte, if Andrade was okay with it and Rick found out, he'd be pissed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Wendy would probably be thanking Rick for that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be honest. I'll say it before and I'll say it again. I truly think this, I'm not saying in a derogatory way.
No.
This they're making 10 times the money they're making in the ring.
Yeah.
I get it. If they're doing it tasteful, have at it. I'm not one to judge.
Yeah. I mean, if you're doing it like old school Playboy style, then oh dear God.
Well, that's where you have to really be careful and monitor.
Exactly.
But I'm going to ask the chat this before we go to break. If one of the women's wrestlers did an OnlyFans, who would you not expect? Like, who would shock you or surprise you? One, I'm going to give you. Oh God, Courtney, no.
Courtney, no.
No. KB,
Hi,
what's up?
KB.
You came in at the right moment.
Yes,
no.
You did. Damn.
Oh, that
dear
one
God.
hurts. I'm going to say this for what it is. One that would other than Charlotte, one that would shock me, Zelina.
Oh God.
Because we don't know where Malachi would sit on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't
Think
know
about
where Malachi would stand on that sort of thing.
Here's one that would have me go in a curveball and go, wait, what?
Yeah.
DMD.
Brett. Adam Cole would be like,
yeah.
Oh. What? Bring that back up.
OnlyFans, yeah, right. Hunter would go ballistic.
Oh God.
Hunter would have a fucking conniption.
He'd have a fit. He would. I mean, let's face it. Stephanie is gorgeous, but
yes, but Vince would have a fit, and so would
Vince would have a fit.
Paul would have a fucking conniption.
He'd have a
Vince would have a stroke. No, Vince would probably have a fucking stroke. Hunter would have probably had a goddamn thing. Oh, Zelina did have one. What's up, Pro Wrestling Podcast? I didn't even know she had one. I thought.
I know she has a Twitch channel, but I didn't know she has an OnlyFans. I didn't know that. Damn.
Oh God, boss, no.
What? No.
This is the moment where the Cartman head explosion clip should be played. No.
He wasn't.
Really, KB?
Oh God. KB?
Really, KB?
Come on now.
Well,
dude,
shout out to Uncle Fats. I'll give him his due. He would support her.
Yes.
No,
yes.
it would be Uncle Fats that would support this one.
No hesitation
respect that.
Yes.
The one that would kind of, well.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to say it.
No. Sorry.
Nope. Hang on.
Sorry.
You know what?
What?
Oh, God.
No! Excuse me! No.
What?
Sorry, boss.
I don't want to burn my retinas. I would much rather see AJ.
That's a nice ring to it. Write that down, will you?
Don't write.
I would like to see AJ Lee have one because
yeah.
But that's beside the point.
Oh God damn.
But with that said, folks, I mean, tell us in the chat who you would be shocked to see
Courtney,
having an
I know
OnlyFans.
the feeling.
Courtney just said the mouthful.
Yeah, she did about
before we go to break, I gotta before we go to commercial, because we're gonna go to commercial here in a moment. I gotta ask the chat this: if you could name 3 women's wrestlers that would shock you, Jade would not go there. Her husband would have her skull.
Yeah, Brandon Phillips.
No,
yeah,
he's old. He understands the tasteful shit.
Right.
If she went there, I guarantee you, he'd pull Miro. He'd be like, "Here's the divorce papers, Deuce."
Yeah,
you think I'm
do
kidding?
that?
You think I'm kidding?
You think he's kidding?
Deuce.
You think he's kidding? No.
Deuce,
He's not kidding.
He would fucking Deuce. No questions asked. See ya. As Jim Cornette would say, "Thank you, fuck you, bye." You want to know who I would be shocked to see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Io Sky would be one.
Okay.
Another one would be.
Well, I think Io's single, so if she wanted, Hikaru Shida, oh boy.
No, I don't know that Shida's would be doing that.
No,
I
I
don't
think
think
Sheeta's
that's
just too
something for
classy
her.
for that sort. I think Sheeta's too classy.
I mean,
for
she
that
does
sort of thing.
tasteful stuff in terms
She
of
does. I
the
mean, if you watch,
ring and
follow her
whatnot with
on Twitter,
reindeer
I mean, she
outfit.
does. Yeah, she looks
Courtney
beautiful
just
and all
said
that.
Kyrie saying that would be one that would be
It would
another one
be-
that would shock me.
There you go.
I think
Same.
the biggest one that would probably shock everyone,
Uh-huh.
Money.
And she's on my shirt right now.
Mm-hmm.
That would shock the hell out of me.
I would be shocked if she decided to go through with that.
I don't know if she
We know Rebecca Quinn will not do it.
Of course not.
Because she's got
Too
too much class for
classy.
that.
She's way
she's
too
the man.
classy for that.
We do know.
Yeah, she is the man.
And I kind of like 2-for-1 special. It's sisters. It's Natalia and Jenny Neidhart.
Oh, jeez.
Holla, holla. Hey, TJ, you better be doing it right.
Jenny's single.
And Jenny's single. But here's a fun fact about Jenny. Do you know who she dated at one point?
Mauro Ranallo. I watched Bipolar Rock and Roller on Showtime. She talked.
So did I.
She was interviewed for that.
He interviewed with about
kind of sad. It's honestly sad, but you know what?
And you know what? Somewhere
it's a
in
hard
the not
thing.
too distant future, I'm going to be talking about Mauro.
I love Mauro.
I want to talk about him.
I miss him.
Let him go do what he's doing. He
does combat sports. He's brilliant. You know what? MMA, boxing.
Think about this for a minute. I know we're taking a little bit longer for commercial break, but we're having a good conversation. Think about this for 1 minute, okay? Think about this. If we would bring up Mauro Ranallo. So let's say in another 3 to 6 months, JR wants to go do the backstage stuff and retire.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Who do you think I'm making the very first phone call to?
Mauro Ranallo.
You want Dynamite, you want Collision, or you want Ring of Honor? Which one you want?
Right. If he chose either one, I'd be excited every time to say Tope.
Oh my God, Courtney said Big E for an OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah, come on. No.
Yeah, we don't need 3, but we need 5. We don't need 3, but we need 5.
Yeah.
With that
we're
being
not looking
said,
at no.
No. The one that would really be a swerve, no pun intended, would probably be Beth Phoenix.
Oh dear God.
But folks, I would like you to strap yourselves in, grab your snacks, alcoholic beverages. Oh, I could see her doing it.
Come on
now. I could see her doing it, and I'll tell you why. I'll leave you with this. Given how she and Daga, there's that. But given how she and Daga split, I understand why Conan would bring her back to AAA.
Yeah.
But there's another part to that story that I don't think we know.
Okay.
I think she's partially guilty. I think he is too, and nobody has the balls to do it. But folks, when we come back from my illustrious wrestler's life chamber has opened, and the franchise 1/3 of the triple threat in ECW, Shane Douglas, their ace, is the topic of discussion.
Yeah.
An event, a moment I did not want to have to do that.
Oh God.
Paul Levesque, you
Triple
nearly
H.
succeed where others have failed.
Yes.
Fortunately, the doctor wasn't here to see that. But guess what?
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Oh, sit wrapped for my chair. So, folks, wrap yourselves in. I'll see you after the break. See you soon.
See ya.
Tonight on The Joker, will Batman defeat our charismatic star in time to save the hostages? Will Joker finally take control of Gotham once and for all? To find out, stay tuned. Same Joker crime, same Joker channel.
Got nothing left to lose? Nothing can hurt me anymore. My life is nothing but a comedy.
New and improved Joka products with a new secret ingredient. Smiley.
Love that Joker.
Uh-oh. He don't look happy. He's been using Brand X. But with new Joker brand, I get a grin again and again.
That luscious tan, those ruby lips and hair color, so natural, only your Undertaker knows for sure.
Love that Joker.
So remember, put on a happy face.
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Miss Layla Gray, and you are listening to Off the Top Rope podcast. Y'all need to check out this interview. Check out my man, because he knows how to do his damn job. So, check it out. Stay tuned.
Well, this is Tana Lee, all you want to see, and I'm here on Off the Top Ropes Radio. And make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and share for more.
Happening dance, huh?
Wanna pick up the tempo? Yeah! Step into a Slim Jim. Turn to the spice. That beefy juicy taste.
That's Mr. Savage.
How about the funky chicken?
Is that a waltz?
Oh, yeah! You know excitement? Step into a Slim Jim.
It's the most exciting hour of wrestling action on television. It's Worldwide Wrestling, featuring all your favorite stars of WCW. Hosted by the broadcast team of Tony Schiavone and Jesse the Body Ventura. They bring you all the thrills, the spills, and the chills from around the USA. Watch Worldwide Wrestling every week right here on your wrestling station.
We're back.
We are back.
I hope everybody's ready. Second half of the show. Now,
here we go.
We all know my three lovely characters. Last week, we talked about the moment that changed Eastern Championship Wrestling and transformed it into Extreme Championship Wrestling. And tonight, we dive into the life of the man who cut that very infamous promo. I'm talking about the man the 4-time ECW World Champion, a former NWA champion. His real name, Troy Martin, but we know him as the leader of the franchise. I give to you Shane Douglas. Now, Shane Douglas is a Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania native who grew up watching pro wrestling. And I gotta say, he's worked for the WWF, WCW, TNA. He worked various independents. The gimmick you see right now in the WWF, total crap. Thanks a lot.
Lame.
That was great. But what defined Shane's career was this night, the infamous NWA belt thrown to the ground and rechristening Eastern Championship Wrestling into ECW. Alongside Francine Bam Bam Bigelow and Chris Candido, he would form the Triple Threat. They would have great rivalries, including one that would help crown the Human Suplex Machine Taz as the World Heavyweight. He would do battle with the likes of the Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, and then show up in the early years of TNA. First as an announcer, then as a performer, but he would honor his late friend and colleague, Chris Candido, when he would take on the Naturals as his tag team to manage. While the Naturals didn't fully get over, there was no denying that Shane Douglas's infamous promo set the tone for what we would go through in the 90s. Shane is still active. He makes appearances. He talks. If any man's deserving a part of the Hall of Fame, it sure as shit is him. Now, mind you, he's been a little controversial from time to time. Some of the greatest rivalries included that with the Sandman, Terry Funk, Tommy Dreamer. But there's one in particular. The dynamic was so Raven. Those two on the mic alone. Shane Douglas knew how to grab your attention. He was able to cultivate you. Now, mind you, he did 2 stints with the WCW, tried to, the whole new blood bullshit, which, no offense, shouldn't have left working for Paul. I understand why. Money is king. But in all reality, Shane, I got to say something. You are the reason ECW turned around. I'm not saying the rest of the roster didn't help, but that promo is what helped get everyone to go, what are they going to do next? It gave you that. Shane even said, with Sherry Martel at his side in an infamous promo with Joey Styles one night, ECW is what professional wrestling was meant to be. Ass kicking, take no names, beat the hell whoever the hell is in front of you. He cut some of the greatest promos. Oh, good Lord. That's beside the point.
That's beside the point.
KB was a little late, but that's okay.
The point
is this, ladies and gentlemen. Shane Douglas is a promo machine. All you gotta do, book the right opponent and go, no fucking script from the hip.
Let her rip.
It's what he salivated. And if you ever get the chance, I don't care if it's on Peacock, I don't give a shit if you gotta go on YouTube, find some of his promos. You're going to understand why I say just the mic skills alone you would have wanted if he didn't wrestle and he was just a straight up manager. If you were not able to talk on the mic, this would be the motherfucker you wanted.
It'd show you.
Would go down. To me, anyone can disagree. He was the wrestler, manager, extreme.
Yeah.
He could do both. He could pull you in just by a simple interview with another talent on the roster when he was being the backstage guy with TNA in the early years. He even did the hair match with Raven in the early days in the Asylum, no pun intended, with TNA.
Yeah.
Where we saw Raven get his head completely shaved bald.
Oh,
Okay?
damn.
He was involved in the New Church storyline with D'Angelo De Niro and one CM Punk and Father James Mitchell and all of that. He was able to, with Bam Bam and Candido, take ECW. You had fans that wanted to see Shane when he was world champion get the living fuck kicked out of him. He was one of the best heels. When he went into the storyline that would help crown Taz as the ECW champion. I'm telling you, folks, go watch the sparring on the mic. I showed the picture in the clip earlier.
Yeah. You know Taz is great on the mic.
Taz went from being uncomfortable to that silent, simple words killer to when you got him comfy. Look at what the fuck Taz can do on a mic. Shane Douglas doesn't need to worry about that. No. He would salivate with some of the indie talent here in Buffalo alone under his tree and say, teach me promo. Just teach me promo. Teach me I'll learn psychology from you later. I'm having promo is where I'm lost.
Yeah.
The experience that, and yes, he does have legit beef with Ric Flair. They used that to their advantage. He got to learn from some of the other legends. I would love to see some of the talent with the current NWA or Impact, well, TNA again, or AEW or WWE or Japan. I don't give a shit. He
Any one
has
of them.
it. When you give him the mic,
just
or as they say,
go.
you give him the stick, leave him alone and let him go. Don't give him no bullet points. Don't give him no motherfucking script. Because I'm going to tell you now.
Just let him let loose.
Excuse me. I'm going to stand up one more time. Here's what he's going to do. You take the script, rip it, and go like this. He will wipe his ass, throw it at you, and go, I shoot from the hip. I don't have anybody tell me what to say.
Exactly.
That is what made Shane Douglas one of the great heels ECW needed at a time where it was
it was on life support, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And all it took was him, the ace of ECW, to come in and
I asked the chat
infuse life into it.
Name a moment of Shane Douglas that you remember. Not the professor shit they tried to pull with Vince McMahon when he was still doing the cartoony crap before he got his head on straight in the 90s.
No.
I'm talking the stuff he did in WCW, stuff he did with ECW. Shit. The night he came out, this was one promo, I'll never forget it. It was after Chris Candido died. We all know what happened. It was on an episode of Impact. Okay. It was after the Naturals were going on a nasty losing streak. They lost the tag titles before Candido had died. There was some kind of schmaz BS for that. And then Chris had passed away. Shane went to Double J and said, I have an idea, pitched it. It was this night. It was shortly after Candido died. Shane hits the fucking ring. The Naturals are getting up after the ass kicking they took. Shane Douglas bitch slapped them both and reamed them and said, the things that my friend was teaching the two of you, you've fucking squandered. I live for this. You want to go back to the top? You two want to be the face? You're going to come learn from me. You fuck up, you're giving me 10. You both fuck up, you give me 20. He was that old school 1960s plus to like mid 80s football coach who put
Yeah.
you to test. You fucked up, as it was said in Remember the Titans. You drop that ball, you fumble, I'm gonna break my foot off in your hind parts, and then you're gonna go run a mile. That was the level of intensity of that promo. It had you thinking, is Shane gonna be able to get these two back to the top? And for whatever reason, Jeff just couldn't find a way to get them over with the crowd. But had they not had Shane, leave for a while and then come back with the whole thing with Christopher Daniels, which I still think kind of took a little bit.
Yeah.
If you would have kept him in the back short term as a producer, then when the time was right, you could have found another young tag team. He could have been doing a little sitting there like this, just thinking, young tag team's gotten its ass whipped. They come up to him. They say, hey, we're wondering if we could learn from you. Shane first shrugs them off, says no, and as they both walk away, they went, okay, franchise my dick. Piss him off. And then he turns around, cuts a promo, and goes, you really want to learn from me? You going to put in the fucking work. You ready to begin? And they're glad, and whoever the talent was, what the fuck you think we're here? He would have been manager deluxe in his own way. He didn't need to have a suit. He could wear one of his merch shirts, jeans, and cut some of the sickest motherfucking promos I've ever known. In my opinion, when it comes to promos, he stands right up on the apex with the likes of Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, The Undertaker, Austin, Rock, John Cena, CM Punk, Kenny Omega, just to name a few. Fuck, if you put Shane Douglas 25 years younger in his motherfucking prime and put the Rated R Superstar during his stride when he created that persona, those two bastards would have created 3 fucking years worth of the greatest promos you could fathom. Because Shane would have known one of two things. How do I counter Lita? If I can't find a woman on this roster that can do it, one phone call to Francine would be all it took. Francine would be all it would take. And you would have been off. So I asked the chat, favorite moment of Shane Douglas's career. And I will tell you this. There were a lot of good ones if you watched and you listened. Shane Douglas had that natural heel heat, but he knew how to go to the in-between part.
Tweener.
Because you loved it. Not necessarily a tweener.
Oh.
He loved that you hated him, but you still respected him enough that you still wanted to see him get his ass kicked.
Of course.
You still respected what he brought to the fucking dance. And believe me, go watch the promo Paul Heyman cut for Barely Legal when that came out. Go watch. Shane was standing there listening to Heyman, and Shane has been quoted as saying, after that promo, I said to the roster, Paul's right. Let's go show the world why they fucking underestimate us. Let's stick it up their fucking ass. And look what they did.
It was brilliant.
Shane had the mind to this day. He's not even 60. He's still doing random appearances. He's still and here's a fun fact. He has a bachelor's in history, political science, and he graduated with honors.
Damn. Smart. Smart guy.
And you know what? He almost joined, let me see if I got this right, the Saba University School of Medicine in the Netherlands and turned it down. Take a
it wasn't
guess
for him.
why.
Why?
Take a guess why he turned that shit down. Take a guess. You, Doc.
You realize he didn't want to be a doctor?
Nope.
No clue.
He loved the squared circle.
Yes.
He had become so addicted, he loved it. So now, I say this before I close the chamber. If you remembered Shane Douglas, name your favorite moment in the chat.
Yeah.
And trust me when I tell you, if this generation, guys like Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, Orange Cassidy, Hook, and the like, got 1 hour with that man. One.
Learn a lot from him.
You wouldn't just learn a lot. He would be willing to put a camera. You wouldn't be on air. He would put you in front of a camera. He would do what Heyman used to do to get it out of you. He would egg you on. He'd have you shoot from the hip and practice. He would piss you the fuck off. He would say things to egg you on, to pull it out of you. Heyman did that. Shane Douglas would probably fucking follow in that man's footsteps. Now, mind you, he doesn't wrestle anymore because of concussions and things like that. He hasn't officially retired. He still does things from time to time. And here's another fun fact. When ECW was growing, he wrestled the likes of Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit.
Damn. Pretty much went up against everybody.
He had a lot of good matches. The thing that led to him helping crown Taz as ECW World Heavyweight Champion, that was a story that to me spoke volumes. You got the chance to see what Taz was going to be capable of doing on the mic. You had to see what Shane was going to do in response to Taz egging him on. I mean it. You wanted to see Shane get his ass whipped. He was one of those old school villains, but you respected him because of his talent.
Yeah.
So in closing, Shane Douglas, this week you don't get the golf clap. Franchise is the ace that built ECW.
Yeah.
Shane Douglas helped in the formation of TNA. Shane Douglas is the reason you saw some of the greatest stories with the likes of Tommy Dreamer and Beulah McGillicuddy and Francine and the Sandman and Raven and so many others. There are wrestlers who credit him as being the reason they got into this.
Probably an inspiration to many others out there now.
I mean, shit. When Bam Bam Bigelow was booted because he was going to WCW, here's a fun fact. Would you like to know who took his spot?
Shane Douglas.
No, Shane Douglas was the leader. Chris Candido was second. Bam Bam was the original third. You want to know who took Bam Bam's spot? I'll give you a hint. If I can be serious for a minute. Lance Storm.
Lance Storm.
Yes, he did. And eventually...
Stepped in.
Yep. And here's the fun part. Eventually, Lance Storm would somewhat aid in turning Shane babyface when Lance Storm would team with one Just Incredible to form the Impact fucking Players. So I want you all to think about that. Shane Douglas has been responsible for a lot of good moments, folks. So for this week, we salute you, Shane. The chamber closes. The next time, who knows? Could be another tag team. Could be a woman.
Could be.
You never know what I'm going to whip up. But now,
oh boy.
you know, I really never thought I would have thought I'd have to roast him for being in the ring, but
Oh God.
You know,
he had it coming.
The last couple of years with him at the book, Paul Levesque. I really did want
Helmsley.
to do this. Before we get started, I really did want to do this.
You pushed us over the edge on this one.
Homicidal depression.
Oh.
I didn't want to do it. But you wandered in here. Colcock knocked me out cold for half the week. I come too. Half the fucking inmates have your ass strapped to the chair. I have to have them explain to moi why.
He tried to throw it. He tried to hit the pedigree on me, pretty much.
You left me no alternative.
There's no other choice, sir.
The electric chair. It's time to play the game. Triple H, I got something to say to you.
Oh, yeah. We both.
Cue the music.
Let's do it.
I think our inmates are trying to re-strap the victim.
Oh my!
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Before we get to this, I would like
it's all about the game, and how you play it, all about control. And if you can take it, all about your and if you can play it, it's all about fate.
Do we have a moment of silence before I
am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. I am heavy debt, no way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Over your shoulder, ready to run like a claimant bitch from a smoking gun. I am the game, and
yeah, I said that
I like a fool. Try to figure out what my move's gonna be. Come on over, circle, why don't you ask me? Don't you forget there's a price you can pay. Cause I am the game and I want to play.
Oh, damn it, I was getting into it.
I would have to put all of that in the chair.
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't write is I wanted the music to play in full and everybody to see the Wish.com Walt Disney Jr. 2.0. Now, I didn't think I'd have to go through it. It was bad enough I had to give Michael Kiss My Bottom the chair.
Oh, God.
Paul, I get it. You're still learning the booking. But, bitch, get the undisputed Universal Championship belt off Roman Reigns. No offense. If he was the draw you fuckers claim him to be, you would not have lost the deal with Fox. Yes, exactly. I'm going to chalk up a portion of it to the pandemic. That I will allow.
Yes.
But you have had 2 fucking years to fix this shit.
Yes.
And you haven't.
You just piss a lot of people off.
You are pissing fans off. Mind you, yes, you're filling it with new talent. New talent's bringing in the asses every 18 inches. But, Hunter, we're going to talk about that in a minute, Alyssa. Don't worry. You had the return of the prodigal son, WrestleMania 38, and Cody fucking Rhodes. You hit a road bump. You tore the pec going into Hell in the Cell. Then shows up at the Royal Rumble, tears the fucking thing apart, wins, and you swerve and fucking piss nearly the entire fan base off this year.
Including
you
me.
Got a itty-weedy, teeny-weeny, little peeny reprieve because everybody hoped that Cody would have the belt. Instead, you let your old man, your father-in-law, grab whatever testicles that Stephanie let out of her man purse bully you.
Oh,
And
damn.
the following night on Raw after Mania,
Shit show.
I got through 10 minutes. I was snoring. I wanted to. Boring.
I just did this. Click.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Okay? Hunter. For nearly 3 fucking years, 1,000+ days. Roman Reigns. 1 year I could get. 18 months, okay. But 3
years?
I feel like I'm
Almost
watching
4?
Brock Lesnar's championship reign on crack.
And all
I
because you
feel
want
like
to
this
erase
is a
Hulk Hogan from the
steroided-
record books, you petty motherfucker.
I don't know. I think it goes higher.
Oh, dear God. He's not going to reach San Martino.
He better not.
He won't.
Because I'm warning you.
7 years, I
Triple
can't
H,
tolerate. That's
Triple
intolerable.
H has a shitload of respect for San Martino. He might come
get it, yeah.
close, but he'll never do it. If he
No.
does it, you are going to have wrestling purists, Paul Levesque, wanting your dick up your ass and your skull on a pike. I'll take the
Coming
skull.
after you with pitchforks.
When I'm done with it, and then I'll put it back on the motherfucking pike.
Right.
You had the chance to crown Cody.
Yes.
He hit a natural storyline curve that was.
Yeah.
You
could have had the
and
beautiful, perfect ending.
You had the old fuck you call a father-in-law, the Walt Disney on Telemundo, grab your balls and fuck you in the ass with no lube.
And tell you
Shit all
Roman,
over
keep
it. And you
He's gotta break the record.
went with it because it was such good shit. And you need to get over if this is petty shit for the promos Cody cut on you. Fuck off, get over it. You know this.
Yeah.
We know you can't get back inside the ring, buddy boy.
Because you have a heart issue and you have to have a pacemaker. Or actually,
And I'm
yeah, it's a pacemaker.
And I'm not sitting here and bashing you for that.
We're not.
I wish you could still have one more. Because I want the game in the American Nightmare. Because I want to see Cody whip your fucking ass for the bullshit you pulled during the Authority storyline with Dusty, just as the big fuck you. We pinned the Shield. That was fine.
Right.
But it should have been Cody in the current incantation as the American Nightmare going up against you and him whipping your fucking ass.
Oh,
if I had the book, you could still go, old man. Guess what, motherfucker? I know you're near 50. But guess what? Everybody you've been fucking, you are doing the same shit your old man did.
Yeah.
I am shocked.
I don't like it.
I am shocked that L.A. Knight hasn't said, go fuck yourself, Paul.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Now, I think he has it because of the momentum with the fans.
Yeah.
This is his shot.
He's gotten so
I'm telling you
over
now,
so organically.
He did what your good buddy, the Great One, did. He did what one of your biggest rivals in The Undertaker did. He's done what the Rattlesnake has done. But let me explain something to you.
Such a fan favorite.
You now have a guy that your father-in-law wasn't even thinking about on the radar. And he has the fans in his fucking hand. And last week in Saudi Arabia, you had the shot. You could have fired it. But what did you do? Now, you had better pull the trigger if you're going to go back to Cody. You owe him one.
You owe him big time.
You are starting to be like your father. And you should.
I agree, Alyssa. You should have.
I do. You are making this worse.
Way worse.
You have fans who have waited for Eli Drake, aka L.A. Knight, to show up here. He took that stupid fucking piece of trash modeling crap that you tried to give him, Hunter, at the request of your father-in-law.
Yep.
He went, fuck this after a few months. And look what happened. Those two got released. He's kicking ass. Look at Maxine Dupree. Thank you. Need I say more?
Yeah.
He has
Who ended
done,
up better out of the situation? He did, not him.
L.A. Knight should be going for the world championship against Roman again.
Yes.
But guess what? We still have an X factor in the hole here.
Yeah.
Damian Priest doesn't have to
money in the bank.
necessarily cash it in on set.
No, he doesn't have to. He could go
Just
after
because
Roman.
we have a brand split doesn't mean he can't go fuck you and go square for Roman. Guess what? If you think for a minute he won't consider that, you're an idiot.
He will do it.
Oh, he'll be a
better
good
let
little
him
boy.
do it.
He'll be a good boy and cash whoever you tell him to.
Right.
I am sick and tired. Roman isn't moving the needle. He's moving this. Hold that thought.
Just like this.
Yes, that was a fart machine too, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what he's doing. Roman is a big fucking shit stain right now. When I'm witnessing LA Knight shattering merch sales are scaling to match, potentially rival that of John Cena and Phil Brooks.
Yeah.
If LA Knight goes and continues the trajectory he's on, I dare say LA Knight could match or break the only gold standard.
There's one I don't think Roman has ever achieved.
Roman can't do it. Cena couldn't do it. Even Punk couldn't come close. Eli Drake, a.k.a. LA Knight, he continues the momentum he's got, could match or even go over Stone Cold Steve Austin. He needs
iconic
the
stats
one.
there.
That's icon level.
Yes.
No talent has come close.
No,
Cena,
and he could be the one.
for the 10 years or so Cena had that belt, he didn't even come close.
Not even this close.
Okay? Hunter, you created a beautiful baby in Florida with NXT. Your daddy nearly shit the bed. Your best friend is still fucking up to some extent. You're getting a little bit better, but not by much.
Getting there.
And you are becoming Vince McMahon Jr. What happened? Did you have a face transplant? Did you decide to cut the big ass beard and just do the goatee like your daddy-in-law and be Wish.com Walt Disney Jr. 2.0 on steroids? Like, Jesus Christ, Hunter. I feel like I'm watching a monkey try to fuck a football with two naked chicks on it. You know, going. Okay? Hunter, you are my kings. You are the cerebral assassin for a fucking reason. And you're acting like a first-class head up my twat idiot. I'm being calm right now. I'm being calm because, side note, I have family who are ill right now. So I'm being pleasant with you. I wanted to go bad shit R-rated on you, but out of respect for them, I'm keeping it calm. Hunter, you no good twinkle toed cum dumping cocksucker motherfucker. Pay attention there.
Listen up.
You are spitting in the face of what you built. You have fans pissed off. You're now having to take the CW and try to get NXT to work there. Because you couldn't hack it. You let your Alyssa, no, I don't ever go PG-13.
No, we never go PG-13. It's X-rated.
If you can't handle the language here, this is a show for people. If you have weak constitutions, this is not for you. Please be aware of it. We are always in the X-rated column. Okay? Hunter, Polly Poo, Mr. My balls are in Stephanie's man purse. I have to beg her to take them out before she gives me the lube for the dildo that's going to go up my ass later.
Oh, damn.
And that's Paul.
Yeah.
Polly boy, pay attention before I flip the
Listen.
switch. Okay? Just stay calm. Just stay calm. I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to electrocute you a little bit. Just stay calm.
Yes. We're just going to shock you.
We're going to shock some sense into you.
Yes.
Okay?
You're going to give us what we want.
Very clearly. You are behaving like your father.
That's not good.
You are pissing fans off.
Big time.
You let your daddy con you into taking NXT off the network, putting it on USA, and what happened?
Got murdered by
Monday
AEW.
Night Wars. Monday Night Wars went to Wednesday night, and you got your ass kicked in 73 or whatever it was, and
80 plus weeks, maybe.
No, it wasn't. No, it was close, but not that
close. No.
Hunter, you let your fucking father-in-law con you into taking it off the motherfucking network. You goddamn idiot. You didn't even fight.
No.
You should have fucking let it fight for that. Just said, it's working. Let's keep it there. Let AEW have Wednesday. Let them do their thing. Sink or swim on its own. Guess
By
what?
the way, Triple H will do what Alyssa says right here.
Okay? You, without even thinking about it, shit the fucking bed. And I'm
in more ways than one.
Quite honestly, if we're going to get Vince McMahon 2.0 creative out of you, walk away now.
Just
walk away. You know what? Fuck this. Call Vince Russo, give him the book, and be like,
yeah,
we're going to flush it
down.
This is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to fucking do.
You're going to do X, Y, and Z.
And now I'm hearing rumor you're going to have Drew McIntyre join the Judgment Day. Are you this fucking stupid?
What?
That makes no sense.
No.
Drew does not need it.
Why? He's no.
Okay.
He's better off on his own.
We had an obligation. We had an obligation at Clash at the Castle
to let Drew be champion in front of a crowd, which he was denied before
the
because of the pandemic.
crowd that moment because he got denied at Mania 36.
Yes, because
he was in front of nobody.
None.
Drew McIntyre carried the fucking company on his back. This is the thing. You and your father, I'll give him. And
it shows how much you don't respect him.
I'm amazed he still re-signed with you. I'm shocked too. Because quite honestly,
he deserves better.
I'd wipe my fucking ass with the contract, spit in it, put it on your desk and go, you know what? Coachman was right. I just didn't think it would come from you.
And then say, see you on Wednesdays because I'm going to AEW, bitch.
Nope. If I'm Drew McIntyre, you know what I do?
Yeah.
I return to Drew Galloway, but I give the ultimate fuck you. I don't go to AEW.
Right.
Take a guess where I had.
TNA.
Yep.
He had success there as Drew Galloway.
And I could see him crossing, and he never did it. I wouldn't mind seeing him step in the ring with a couple of guys in New Japan, or better yet, even if he did a random appearance on AEW programming. There's one story I think he could do very well telling. You don't have to necessarily put the gold involved.
Yeah.
Him and Lance Archer would tear it up.
Drew McIntyre or Drew Galloway versus the Murder
The Scottish Warrior, the
I
Scottish
want that now.
against the Murder
I
Hawk.
want it.
That would be tremendous.
Banger.
And guess what? Had they JD McDonough, I don't know at this point. That's in the. I mean, it's logical, but if Hunter goes down the path of following what his daddy-in-law did,
I personally wouldn't.
So, folks,
I'm not too sure about JD and the Judgment Day. It just doesn't.
So Doc
doesn't register with me. Yes.
Doc, before we
do
the honors,
switch. Yes.
Yeah. Would you care to say a few words to the soon-to-be departed?
Yes, sir. You, Mr. Levesque. How could you allow this shit to happen? You're petty, and you're letting your personal disdain for Hulk Hogan cloud your judgment. Fuck the record. Give Cody the fucking title at WrestleMania 40 in Philly. Now, let's flip the switch, Mr. J.
Wait.
Ooh. Okay.
Play me a dirge, matey. It's 3, 2, 1. We got a live one here.
Oh, I got a live one here.
Look at him go. It's burning up now.
There'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did.
I think we burned the wires. Taker, we're gonna need to fix it.
I'd have to do that. I didn't think I'd have to do that.
Why do we have to roast him? Oh yeah, I know why.
Excuse me, I need to leave the camera for a minute. What I hope for you.
Yes, Triple H. I know.
You piece of shit cocksucking
You let us down.
You failed. Here's a cup of go fuck yourself, you rat bastard. Anyway, Hunter, don't try and jump me from behind again. This ain't DX. This ain't Evolution.
Don't try and hit me
This
with
ain't
ever again.
This ain't even the Authority.
No. We
Don't ever
are
come
the
in here
Authority,
again, Keith.
Hunter.
Okay. Call the shots. Speaking of shots, that reminds me, we're gonna have to do some tequila at some point.
Oh yeah, we have to get the best kind.
Just remember, we don't condone that. If you're an adult, we do. Otherwise, anyway.
Yep.
That's wrap up for this week. Next week, it's our season finale.
Yep.
And we will have a surprise in store. I'm not going to tell you what it is,
No,
but
we
you're going
ain't
to have
saying
to tune in and find out. Yeah, I heard
Jordan.
about the whole Punk rumors.
Yeah,
So
they're
we'll
still
see where
going.
that
Some people
goes.
are still holding out hope it's going to be Punk at Survivor Series. I mean, we'll just see what happens.
I don't think it's Punk.
It's I highly doubt it. I don't think WWE will touch him with a 10-foot pole.
I don't think they touch Punk right now with the horse's cock.
No,
That's just not.
definitely not. Definitely.
Although Phil might like that. I mean,
You're right. It's possible.
To me, honestly, I think. Ooh.
Oh, good one there, Jordan. Oh,
That would be a good way to
figured
return.
It's Randy Orton.
That would be the best
Cody
way
are
to return.
friends. You know, Cody could say, "Let me make a phone
Yeah,
call."
make that call.
Randy.
That would be the best way to make that return. I
That
like
would be great.
But
we know he can't do. He
tune in
probably
next
won't
week.
do the
Today's
RKO.
the season finale.
It will be
It's going to be a fun one
fun.
because it's just going to be highlights of some of your favorite moments from the last few seasons.
Funny moments.
I do want to say before the holidays, thank you for always supporting us. for liking, sharing, subscribing, checking us out. You know how to find us. Telegraph, telephone, tell your baby mama, telegram, wrestling. You know.
And everybody around the world.
But you always have to make sure that you check our. Yeah, have fun watching Marvels, man. No spoilers, but let us know how it was. If it was good.
Spoilers there, Jordan.
No
Definitely
spoilers.
not.
Just tell us how it was, dude. For sure.
Yep.
But
Definitely.
here's what I'm going to say to y'all. Without the boss, without Kristii, I couldn't do this. Without y'all, I can't do this. Check out the brands that we're ambassadors for. Check out Dubby. Check out Get Solace. Check out Dream Alive. It's hoodie season. We're going into the holiday season. Get you some gifts for the family. Hell, go to the merch store. Get some merch for the show. Show some love. Yeah. Folks, I'm going to tell you right now. Season 4. Gear up. Because Royal Rumble 2024 is around the time we'll return. But before that, I want to say this to you. We are only just getting fucking started. Now, I need to make this announcement.
Okay.
Come next season, you will see the full Joker.
Aha.
I will be moving from Buffalo to Dallas, Texas around the holidays. So by the time everything is settled in, I will have a new set of digs. So I hope you will enjoy what you see. There will be a lot of Joker plastered all over.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a Batsy because he's growing on me.
Yeah. Maybe.
Although I think he's still pissed at me because of the whole Jason Todd situation. But you know, I was
probably. Oh yeah. Thank you, Lennox.
Thank you, Lennox.
My space here,
but in all honesty,
might get cleaned up a little bit more.
But I'm going to tell you all right now. Make sure you share this with everybody, because guess what? In the off season, when we're on break, check out the archives if you're getting the itch to get some of that content you missed. Check out Black Hearts Angels if you missed them earlier today. Watch them. But tonight, we got it for you. Last Week in Wrestling moves to Saturday, 11:15. That's right. Saturday night for fighting, baby.
Yep.
11:15.
Collision, and then Last Week in Wrestling.
The boys of Last Week in Wrestling hit the airwaves. You don't want to miss the triple threat on Saturday nights from here on out. But folks, next week is the season finale going into the holidays.
Yep.
That being said, I love you all.
Thank you,
everyone. I could
everyone.
not do this without all of you. I hope you know that. I don't think there's going to be a victim next week. I think we're going to give the chair an early cleaning for the
Yeah, get it cleaned and sanitized.
I mean, after what we did to Russo and
oh God,
Meltzer.
Meltzer. Oh God,
I'm still trying to get some extra crispiness off the walls.
Oh, definitely. That's really going to need to be scrubbed really good.
Need to get some extra lemon scrub in there.
Exactly.
Steel wool.
Like that.
You think banana filled is this bad?
Yuck.
Try cleaning up deep fried Dave Meltzer.
Especially after he shit himself. Oh,
Sometimes I just kill myself.
Shit himself.
Shit himself.
Harley, you had left the room. He ejaculated.
Oh God!
Thank God I was wearing a mask, ladies and germs.
Thank God.
With that said, this is the show for the week. Next week, the season finale. Hope you tune in. It's going to be a good one. But for now, for myself, Dr. Quinn, for the pod mob, to the boss, my friend Blackheart, this is the Wrestling Asylum. We've only just begun.
Yes, we have.
See you all soon, but not too soon. Ciao for now. Oh, and Triple H, don't come back here. Yeah.
No, don't want to see it.
But
No.
before we end this, I did want to give a little hint to one victim that I've been waiting for. We're going to put him into season 4. Actually, no, we're going to put her.
Oh.
Season 4. I'm not going to say who.
What'd you do that? Now pick your fucking rings up.
But there's going to be a woman victim coming up soon. Not going to say who. You just don't.
Yeah, y'all bitch ass niggas better run. Cause I ain't coming here to play. I really came to shoot niggas.
You're going to have to tune in to find out who it's going to be.
You will.
Alyssa, have a wonderful night and weekend.
Good night, Alyssa.
So, we are live with Collision at the top of the hour.
Yep. Till
next week. This is good night. I'll see you soon. Stay crazy. Night Asylum.
Well, it's time to retire. Feel free to drop in.
My life is nothing but a comedy.